This is a sound that changes depending on the following sound. So it can either be a pure vowel or a modified vowel. We'll go over both in this video. To make the pure A vowel, the jaw drops quite a bit. Ah. The tip of the tongue stays forward. It's touching the back of the bottom front teeth. Ah. The back part of the tongue stretches up. The tongue is wide. Ah. Because the tongue is high in the back and low in the front, you can see a lot of it. This is different from the ah as in father vowel, for example, where the tongue presses down in the back and you see more dark space in the mouth. Ah. Ah. You can also see the corners of the mouth pull back and up a little bit. Ah. Let's take a look at the pure A vowel up close and in slow motion. The tongue tip is down and the back of the tongue lifts. Here's the word sat. The tongue position is easy to see because of the jaw drop needed for this vowel. When A is in a stressed syllable, the vowel will go up and come down in pitch. Ah, sat, ah. In an unstressed syllable, the vowel is flatter and lower in pitch, quieter. Ah. This vowel is unstressed in the second syllable of backtrack. Let's look up close and in slow motion. In the first stressed syllable, the jaw drops, and we see the corners of the lips pull back and up for the stressed ah. In the unstressed syllable, the jaw drops less. Let's compare them. On top is the stressed ah. You can see the jaw drops more. For the unstressed ah, the corners of the lips are a little more relaxed than in the stressed version, where they pull slightly back and up. Generally, the unstressed version of a vowel or diphthong is more relaxed and doesn't take the full mouth position. In this case, a little less jaw drop and relaxed lips. This is because unstressed syllables are shorter, so we don't take the time to make the full position. At the beginning of this video, I said the A vowel is not always a pure A. This vowel changes when it's followed by a nasal consonant. When it's followed by the M or N sounds, the tongue relaxes in the back, making an sound after A. It's not a pure A sound. Unfortunately, this change is not represented in the International Phonetic Alphabet. It's still written with the same A symbol. So you just have to know when it's followed by M or N, it's different. We don't say man, man, with a pure A. We say man, relaxing the tongue and corners of the lips before the consonant. You can think of this relaxation as the as in butter sound or schwa sound. Let's look up close and in slow motion at the word exam. First we see the familiar shape of the mouth when the A is in a stressed syllable. Watch how the relaxation happens. The corners of the lips relax in, the tongue will relax down in the back, and the lips close for the M consonant. This relaxation of the corner of the lips and back of the tongue happens when the A vowel is followed by the N consonant as well. For example, the word hand. 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 So when you see this symbol followed by this symbol or this symbol, it's no longer a pure A. Think of relaxing out of the vowel. Ah. If the next sound is the NG consonant, it's a little different. Rather than a, the vowel changes into a. It's really like the a as in say diphthong. First, the middle part of the tongue lifts towards the roof of the mouth, then the front part of the tongue. Let's watch gang up close and in slow motion. The position for the first sound looks a lot like a, but the part of the tongue lifting up is more forward. Gang. Then the front part of the tongue arches up towards the roof of the mouth, while the tongue tip remains down. When you see this symbol followed by this symbol, it's no longer a pure a. It's more like a, gang, thanks. Pure stressed a. Sat, a. Pure unstressed a. Backtrack, a. 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 A vowel modified by M. Exam, a. A vowel modified by N. Man, a. A vowel modified by NG. Gang, a. Example words. Repeat with me. Chapter, a. Chapter. Can, a. Can. Act, a. Act. Last, a. Last. Bank, a. Bank. Bypass, a. Pronunciation exercise. Please watch and repeat after me.